Welcome, everyone. I'm Stephanie Telenius, and I run Commerce and Payments at Google. I joined Google a little over a year ago after spending nearly a decade at eBay and PayPal. And I joined Google to improve commerce for businesses and consumers. We are just getting started. Today, we have some exciting news to share with you around mobile and local commerce. If you remember nothing else from today, here is what we're going to share with you. Today, we are announcing a couple of products, Google Wallet and Google Offers. We're extending an open invitation to merchants and ecosystem partners, such as payment networks, carriers, banks, to join us in creating tomorrow's best shopping experience. Now, our belief is the world of commerce, not just e-commerce, but all commerce, is ripe for a new wave of innovation. And we are announcing an open platform for mobile and local commerce, which combines offers and payments at the point of sale. Makes it easy for partners and third parties to create great consumer experiences. And our goal is to bring together all the pieces of the ecosystem and drive a great brand new shopping experience for everyone. Your phone will be your wallet. Just tap, pay, and save. Now, before we go into the announcements, I thought we'd take a moment to step back and talk about why this is just an amazing time for e-commerce. E-commerce is growing like crazy. In the US, e-commerce surpassed $227 billion in 2010. And it's poised to exceed $1 trillion by 2013. So where is all this growth coming from? Well, initially, it was leveraging HTML and other basic web technologies to essentially bring retail online in a way that's very similar to the way we shop offline today. This started with Amazon and eBay in the 90s, and then virtually every retail brand has invested in building an e-commerce website or a full business. And more recently, luxury brands are also coming online with Gilt and Vente Privée and other services that are doing private sales. So you're literally seeing every retail brand, every consumer merchant, every branded experience offline come online. Now, at the same time, consumer attitudes have changed it literally practically 180 degrees. 10 years ago, 70% of consumers would never pay online. If you interview them, they'd say that they were afraid of doing that. Today, over 70% of consumers transact online and access their credit card information. But even though all the brands are online and consumers are very comfortable paying online, e-commerce is still only 8% of total retail. This means 92% happens offline in the physical world. So why is this? Well, we believe the shopping experience hasn't yet been transformed by technology or offered truly magical experiences. With smartphones, geo-targeting technology, and NFC near-field communication, we are about to embark on a new era of commerce where we bring online and offline together. Now, changing how we pay for things will be a big part of that new era. The way people pay for things has not changed that much since the dawn of commerce. We went from barter to coin, coin to paper, and paper to plastic. Now we're on the cusp of the next major change. Mobile payments is poised to grow fourfold in the next 4 years, from $170 billion in 2010 to $630 billion by 2014. I'd like to introduce Ed McLaughlin from Mastercard to talk about the evolution of NFC technology and payments. Hey, Ed.
Thank you, Stephanie. And as is so often the case, the revolution in payments that we're looking at and the innovations that we'll be talking about today have been a long time coming. In fact, it was almost a decade ago that Mastercard first embedded a PayPass chip into a Nokia phone for some trials that we were doing in Orlando and Dallas. And that became the development of the standards and the foundation for what we're seeing coming to fruition today. and moving beyond what you would see with the plastic card, and enabling safe, secure, and reliable payments. So what we were able to do is prove through those trials the basis for the communication standards that we worked together with an industry in 2003 for this NFC foundation we're seeing leveraged today by Google. Now, what we've done since then is continued to work on the worldwide interoperability of all of this. So a Google-enabled phone can work anywhere in the world that PayPass is accepted and enforce those standards that are out there. We've also been working closely with merchants so they can bring the speed, the convenience, and the security that contactless payments provide to their customers. And the vision was always, how do we support form factors beyond that square of plastic? How do we move beyond plastic, whether it's to fobs or phones or tapping your card itself? And the great news is, today, over 300,000 merchant locations are ready. Over 120,000 in the US are ready to go for the Google Wallet for payments. Meanwhile, as we were working to build out safe and secure contactless payments, a revolution has happened in mobility. Smartphones have fundamentally changed how consumers interact with mobile technology. Next year, over half the phones sold are going to be smartphone enabled. And it's that new centricity, that new behavior, that's profoundly changing our customers' experience. So if you look at it, US mobile phone users, over half of them have already used their phone to shop online or research purchases. There was a recent Mastercard survey that said over 60% of 18 to 34-year-olds said they would be perfectly at ease using a mobile phone for in-store purchases. So that's why we're so extremely excited to work with Google and our other partners to bring this vision to the market, to enable the secure, safe, reliable, PayPass contactless payments, combined with the incredibly compelling shopping experience that Google Wallet, Google offers, and other capabilities that the smartphone can bring. And it's really working together that we're going to be able to truly transform the shopping experience by bringing these powerful technologies and standards to bear. So Stephanie, want to talk more about that?
Thanks, Ed. So you can see we have an enormous opportunity in front of us. Really an opportunity to redefine commerce and payments. There won't just be online commerce or offline commerce, it's all going to merge. So here's how. We are joining forces with Citi, Mastercard, First Data, and Sprint to usher in a new era of mobile commerce. And the centricity of this experience is it's mobile, it's local, it's personalized, and it's open. We believe 2011 and beyond will be the age of MOLO, mobile local commerce. So what does it look like? Well, let me give you the consumer example. I go to the grocery store, it welcomes me. I've given my phone permission to know where I am at. And up pops my shopping list based on what I usually buy at the grocery store. It may also have some items that I have scanned or tapped since the last time I went to the store that I know I needed. I shop and I find out a notification pops up that there's this great apple pie that I love, that I can get $1 off of it in aisle 8. And it turns out the column olives that I wanted for my pasta sauce are out of stock, but I can actually just tap online and have them shipped to my house the next day from the merchant's website. So I continue shopping and I check out. And when I check out and I pay, I tap to pay, and automatically all the loyalty rewards that I get for being part of the store's loyalty program are credited on my account. I pay, and I get a receipt on my phone. That's the consumer side. Now, on the merchant side, it goes beyond just this experience. You can imagine as a merchant, you can acquire new customers and offer discounts and rewards in ways that has never really been possible before. So you can provide offers to consumers, obviously with their permission, based on location and transaction history. You can offer different levels of incentives tied to different loyalty and spending levels. And all of this leads to a much stronger relationship. Now, I want to stress that today we're announcing our first steps in making this vision a reality. It's important to realize we are just getting started. And this vision will take a while to come to fruition. Our goal is to invest in technologies and platforms to improve people's lives and help consumers and merchants alike. We are teaming up with Citi, Mastercard, First Data, and Sprint to create an open mobile commerce solution that enables consumers to find products and places, get great offers nearby, and tap and save. So how are we going to deliver on that vision? Well, as I mentioned earlier, we have two announcements: Wallet and Offers. Let's start with Wallet. We are kicking off a field test for Google Wallet today, and we will be officially releasing the product this summer. Now, with Google Wallet, your phone becomes your wallet. You tap, pay, and save money and time while you shop. We're using NFC technology. In fact, by 2014, 50% of smartphones in the US will be NFC enabled. That's 150 million devices. Now, for businesses, Google Wallet is an opportunity to strengthen the customer relationship by offering faster, easier shopping with relevant discounts and loyalty rewards. So let's talk about what Google Wallet can do. Google Wallet will support multiple cards. From the get-go, Google Wallet will be provisioned with your Citi Mastercard. It also supports a Google Prepaid card that can be funded from any of your existing credit cards. And over time, there will be more cards. Now, Google Wallet is also a wallet you can lock. It's a lot more secure than the physical wallet you may have in your pocket or your purse. There are multiple levels of security. There's the phone screen lock. There's a required Google PIN. There's the credit card, which is encrypted. Credit card information is encrypted on a secure element in the phone. And the credit card is never fully displayed. Now, Google Wallet works with Mastercard's PayPass network, accepted at more than 120,000 merchants in the US and 300,000 globally. And we've partnered with Mastercard and First Data to roll out in the US. We are starting in San Francisco and New York, and we're field testing, and then we will expand nationally in the coming months. We are also working with the top retail brands, including Macy's, Subway, Walgreens, Toys R Us, Noah's Bagels, and many more. Now, the other exciting thing about Google Wallet is it makes saving simple. Because Google Wallet's a mobile app, it can store as many deals and loyalty cards as you like without the bulk. The first release will include support for payments, offers, loyalty cards, and even gift cards, all with a single tap. And that leads to my next announcement for today. We're announcing Google Offers, which brings shoppers great deals and businesses more customers. So offers will be delivered to your inbox as an offer of the day. You can also access offers via your mobile apps like Google Shopper and Google Wallet. And the best thing about Google Offers is the way that it works with Google Wallet. In the future, you find an offer you want, you save it to your wallet with a click, no more clipping or printing. And to redeem offers, you have two options. You simply tap your phone at the merchant point of sale, or you show the cashier your offer as you check out. Now, these programs will go live in Portland, San Francisco, and New York this summer. Now, an offer of the day is really just the tip of the iceberg. We have many more types of offers that include check-in offers, for example. When you check in, you get presented with offers. Offer ads. So when you see an ad in search, you see an offer ad. Places offers, where merchants can include offers directly on their Google Places pages. So we intend to work across our properties and experiences to include Google Offers where it's most relevant to consumers. So our objective is to bring the pieces together into a single tap experience at retailers like American Eagle. You pay, you redeem offers, and you earn loyalty rewards with one tap of your phone. Now, what else do you have in your wallet? Maybe a driver's license, healthcare card, hotel keys, boarding passes, maybe even concert tickets. Eventually, you'll be able to put everything in your Google Wallet. I'd like to introduce Osama Badir, our VP of Payments, to show you a demo and talk about the platform.
Hey, thank you, Stephanie. What a great day it is to be here today. And it's nice to see so many familiar faces, industry leaders, and partners here. Thank you for coming. My name is Osama Badir. I've been innovating and pushing the limits in payments, especially internet payments, for the last decade. And I joined Google because I believe we're on the verge of a major shift in payments and therefore commerce. And I believe that Google is uniquely positioned to partner with and bring together the ecosystem necessary to bring about that shift as well as accelerate it. And it's important that this happens in an ecosystem way. I don't think any one company can do it. Now, we've announced a grand vision and some compelling product innovations, but there are a lot of announcements these days. This is not just an announcement. This is a real product. It's not just ideas. It's up and running, and merchants are integrating as we speak. We plan to roll it out this summer. So I'd like to show it to you. But before that, I'd like to thank the engineers at Google, as well as our partners, who've worked tirelessly for over a year bringing these innovations to market. We wouldn't be here without them. So let's get started. Thank you. I'm going to start with a fresh phone. So this is an XSS. We have a secure element or a smart chip embedded inside it. And there's a wallet application that I'm about to open for the first time. There we go. The first thing you see is a tour, but you guys are going to get your all your special tours, so we'll skip that. And then I agree to the terms and conditions. You know how that goes. And the first thing it asks me for is to attach my wallet to a Google account. This is important because it's a layer of security as well as how we sync offers from all of our properties to your wallet. Then it asks me for a PIN. I enter a PIN. This is the first thing I need to do. Without it, I can't use it to pay or access any of the information in the wallet. As soon as I do that, I get presented with the option of adding a credit card. As you can see, you can add a Citi Mastercard. If I click on that, I simply get a form with a few fields to fill out. As soon as I fill out these fields, I can provision a card. But I'm going to show it to you not on a fresh phone, but my actual phone with my card. I actually don't like leather wallets, so this is how I hold my cards. I hope someday I can put all of this in the wallet. This is my credit card. I've obviously blocked out the numbers, but this is my actual credit card. And I've pre-entered the information for my credit card into my phone. I'm sorry I can't show you the screen with the information filled out. I'm a security freak, and this video is probably going to get to a few places. I entered the information, and I'm going to click Continue here, and it's starting to provision the card. Let me tell you a little bit about what's happening here. That screen isn't dark enough. Let me tell you a little bit about what's happening while it's provisioning. So the information I entered is sent to my bank, where the bank verifies that information alongside the information that they have stored for me in their records. As soon as they verify that that's me, as well as the fact that I should be able to provision that card to the mobile wallet, they send it to a trusted services manager. In this case, First Data. And the trusted services manager is uniquely qualified through secure keys to communicate with the secure element on that phone. So they're the only ones that can actually place a card there. As soon as that process is complete, and within seconds, we've provisioned an actual credit card onto a phone over the air in seconds. This is important because it is a world first, and it will change the way credit cards are issued in the future. So now we're going to go back to my credit card. As you can see, my card's been provisioned to the phone. I actually can only use up to 100 $100 until I enter a confirmation or activation code that I get through my email or SMS. I won't do that now. I can start using it immediately. And that wallet is now available in the wallet. That card is now available in the wallet. So below it, there's a little green icon there. I could choose to activate or deactivate the cards in the wallet, which brings us to the next card, the Google Prepaid card. The Google Prepaid card comes with every wallet. You can provision it with a single tap, and it allows any user with a Google Wallet to be able to tap and pay at any of the 300,000 PayPass locations globally. I can click on that card, and I get a menu where I can add funds from any credit card. So I enter any credit card here, and I can add funds to that Google card. And so there's definitely 2 credit cards in the wallet at launch. I could also add other cards. This is an open platform, as Stephanie mentioned. The idea here is to continue to partner and add cards to the wallet, hopefully putting all of my cards in there. It also brings us to this multiple payment cards inside of wallet. Up until now, the contactless smart chips have only had 1 card in a wallet. We've enabled multiple cards in a single secure element to be provisioned over the air. This is a pretty big accomplishment, and it gives us the ability to offer consumer choice, a very important component of our wallet. We want to allow the consumer to use all of the funding methods or all the payment instruments that they'd like in that wallet. And this wallet can also be used without having to be opened. I can set as a consumer, I can set my preferences as well as which cards to be active or inactive, and they'll work whether the wallet application is open or not. Which brings us to the next point. I can lock the wallet, of course. Security is very important to us. It was a fundamental consideration from day one. And so I'm going to ask Rob Van Baren, one of the first engineers on the Google Wallet product. Without him, we wouldn't be here today. He's going to come up and talk about security. He spent a considerable amount of the last year building it. Come on up, Rob. Good to see you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rob Van Baren. As Osama mentioned, I was one of the founding engineers on the Google Wallet project. I want to talk a little bit about some of the secret sauce that we've added to the wallet to make sure that it's really secure. So clearly, from the beginning of the project, security was something that we wanted to make sure was absolutely airtight. We took the industry standard best practices with PayPass and smart card-based payments. We wanted to make sure we could add extra on top of that to really protect consumers and protect their credit card information. So there are a couple of things that are really key to this. One, as you can see up here on this slide, is this smart card chip, the secure element chip from NXP that's in the Nexus S. So this chip is the same kind of smart card chip that's used for electronic passports, for contactless and contact-based smart card credit cards. And it's got a lot of protections built into it. It's got tamper sensors, so if you crack it open, it'll self-destruct. It's got protection against laser attacks, so if Dr. Evil comes and tries to have a shark with lasers come and steal your credit card, he can't get to it. So this chip has a lot of security baked into it, and this is where we're storing the credit card information to make sure that nobody can get it, nobody can copy it. So there's 2 pieces that are important about how this chip gets used. One, as Osama had mentioned, is this over-the-air provisioning process. In addition to just the credit card information that a user types in, when you're doing OTA provisioning, the bank sends some special secret sauce that identifies this account in a way that is known only to the bank and to the secure element. It's provisioned securely all the way through and stored in this one chip on the phone, not accessible to anywhere else. The second part of it is, how is this used to make a payment? That's the other part of communicating this account information. When you go and you have your phone, you've got your Nexus S phone here, walking around, in the subway, if I happen to have this in my pocket and the screen is turned off, the NFC antenna is turned off. Nobody can go and skim any information. They can't see identifying information about me. When the screen is on, NFC is enabled, but the secure element chip itself is turned off. The secure element is only turned on when I actually unlock the wallet and enable that for payment. So in addition to having the best possible secure chip so that we're not going to be able to copy the credit cards, it's stored inside a wallet that you can lock. So with that, I'll turn it back over to Osama for the rest of the demo.
Thanks a lot, Ralph. So we've talked about security. We've talked about setting up your wallet. I added my credit card. Let's go shopping. So on my way here, my daughter said, please buy me some denim shorts. I said, okay, I will do that. I don't want to make her mad. I'm going to go online and search for some denim shorts. I'm going to type in denim shorts here with a bit of commentary. Actually, I'll leave it at denim shorts so she's happy. Look at that, 20% off anything in the store at American Eagle. What a great offer. So I'm going to unlock my phone here. Open up the wallet app so you can see this. This is important. And I'm going to go to the offers section of my wallet. And I'm going to click on that coupon where it says Save to Wallet, a new feature we're adding. As soon as I do that, back to the phone, as you can see, the offer showed up. So I'm ready to go save 20% off at American Eagle, but as you can see, I'm a big guy. I get hungry. I'm going to the mall, so I'm going to go look for offers nearby. Subway. I like Subway. $3 flatbread breakfast. Well, I like breakfast any time of the day. So I'm going to save that to my wallet as well. I'm going to go back to the saved offers in my wallet. And here's my Subway coupon. So a lot of great stuff in the wallet. Actually, one more thing I want to show you. I mentioned we can hold all kinds of cards. We also have loyalty cards. And so I've also added my American Eagle Rewards card into the wallet. With all these great goodies in there, by the way, I could put other cards in the wallet. With all these goodies, though, let's go to American Eagle. And we've invited Beth McCormick from American Eagle to be here with us and help me with this demo. Hey, Beth, how's it going?
Good, good, great to be here.
Thank you so much for coming.
We are thrilled to be here.
It looks like you brought some equipment with you there.
We did. This is a real point-of-sale system, just like we would have in our stores.
We wanted this to be as close to real as possible. This was not easy. I got to tell you, it was so hard to bring a full point-of-sale system. There's actually a bunch of equipment over there that it connects to, but we wanted to give you the real experience. So my daughter wants some shorts.
Well, we have shorts. We have denim shorts, the best in the mall. Here you go.
Okay.
She'll love them, trust me.
I'll take your word for it.
They're perfect.
Great. Let's buy it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here and take the wallet with all the goodies that I added earlier, and then tap here at the terminal. What you'll see is it passed all three instruments over to the terminal. My credit card, the coupon, we'll just wait for it to show up there. The credit card, the coupon, and my rewards card.
I just need you to tap again, please.
Okay, let me try that.
There we go. Perfect.
As you can see, it passed all three again.
Okay, at the point of sale, you see the A rewards number is at the top of the screen, and we have the offer that is pending, and I will complete the transaction. You see the
Great.
offer's
Oh, wow. There you go.
calculated. It's authorizing. And I just need you to finish the transaction. We're
Great.
good to go.
So I'm going to go to the terminal here and just finish the transaction. There we go.
Okay.
I won't show you my signature.
Thanks so much.
And that's how simple it was. Now, we call that single tap. And I'm going to invite another key engineer, one of the founding engineers on the Google Wallet project, Jonathan Wall, to come and talk a little bit more about how we did it.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Wall, the other founding engineer of the Google Wallet project. And I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about single tap technology today. We think this is one of the more powerful innovations that we've built into the wallet. So I'd like to get into the nuts and bolts of how this works and describe how we think this is really going to power this open commerce ecosystem in the future. So the way this works is that when you tap your phone to the merchant's point of sale system, it opens multiple secure channels to the merchant's point of sale system. And what this lets us do is send in one single tap transaction, multiple objects to the point of sale system. So in the demo you just saw, we sent an offer, a loyalty card, and a payment card. And this all happened quickly and easily. So at launch, we're going to be using kind of the usual suspects of commerce. We're going to launch with gift cards, we're going to launch with loyalty cards, we're going to launch with offers, and of course payment cards. But we think, as with a lot of the wallet features, this is just the beginning. This single tap technology is something we're going to keep investing in and we're going to keep innovating on top of. And we think that this will give us the ability to add really deep differentiated experiences between consumers and merchants. So coming this fall, we're going to be introducing some cool features, the ability to pass receipts, digital receipts, back from the point of sale into your wallet so that you don't have to have wasteful paper you throw away anyway. And also the ability to dynamically create cards. So if I tap at a merchant, say Pete's for example, every morning I'm getting my coffee, after a while Pete's could suggest to me, hey John, you're buying coffee here an awful lot. Why don't you, sign up for our loyalty program so you get your 10th coffee free? So these are really obvious things for us to do next, but I think that it's kind of wide open where we'll go with this. We'll definitely consider having, game dynamics added to loyalty instruments, so there might be games in the wallet and pieces to a puzzle or a board that you get back in your wallet when you tap and pay. And, really the sky's the limit with this, this technology. So with that, I'd like to hand it back to Osama and just say, we hope to bring you a better experience all on a single tap.
Great. Hey, thanks, Jonathan. Okay, I'm going to take my phone and got my shorts for my daughter. She's going to be happy. And I'm walking out of the mall, and I see a poster. Macy's. My wife loves Macy's. And it's got an area here where I can tap for a coupon. So I'm going to tap here with my wallet. And this coupon shows up in my wallet. I'm going to say save. And now it's available in my wallet. So we've shared how a digital wallet can make shopping experiences much more compelling. And we've shown you a real live working product here that merchants are integrating today. But this is just the beginning. We plan to continue to push the limit and innovate in this space. And we'd like to show you a short video of what that could look like. So now that you've seen our vision, our product, our partners, we'd like to extend an invitation to all of you. This can get a lot better. There's a lot, as I mentioned, this is just the beginning. We want to invite banks, carriers, merchants, POS systems providers to help bring about these richer experiences. Help us usher in the next era of open solutions that add value for all players. We're building an open commerce ecosystem, and Google Wallet is built on top of that open platform. By the way, open is who we are at Google. It's a deep part of our culture, a part of our history, and we know that open solutions add value for all players. Open systems drive competition, innovation, deliver consumer choice, and most importantly, exponential growth. We focus on the user and all else will follow. That's what you hear us say all the time at Google. And you see it in our products. Android already has 100 million phones in market, and we're activating over 400,000 phones a day. You see it in Maps, you see it in Google App Engine, and we're very excited to bring it in a wallet context. So what does an open wallet look like? Well, we're starting with wallet objects, cards that you put in the wallet. Of course, you see the first important instruments in the wallet today. It's the backbone of commerce. It's the things that make commerce happen. And we've worked with the major players in these industries to bring that together. But we plan to aggressively enable everything a consumer would want to put in their wallet and allow any instrument or object into that wallet as long as it plays by the rules and allows for a healthy ecosystem. We don't charge for access to this wallet. The wallet is free to partners. And our goal is to level the playing field so no one has an unfair advantage, and even small businesses like your local cafe, your florist, or your bookstore can put offers and loyalty programs directly into that wallet. We plan to create APIs so networks, banks, retailers can participate and work with partners to promote open standards that benefit consumers and merchants. Security, as you've seen and heard, is a fundamental principal design consideration. It will color how we develop and open up that platform. We want it to be as open as possible as long as we don't sacrifice on consumer choice or security. And we're here with our launch partners, and I'd like to extend a warm greeting to those colleagues from Citi, Mastercard, First Data, and Sprint. And they're going to join me here on stage one by one to share a bit of what they think about this. We're going to start with Paul Gallant from Citi. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Osama. Thank you. Thank you. Osama, I'm pretty sure you didn't need to introduce me as the banking partner, given my banking costume stands out here in Google's New York office. But having said that, you know, today marks an important milestone in digital and mobile banking. Citi's proud to be the lead bank at the launch of Google Wallet, playing a key role in bringing valuable services to today's busy, on-the-go consumers. We're proud to be at the forefront of this key milestone by being the first bank to lead the wide commercialization of NFC payments in the United States. And it is indeed a privilege for us to be here today on stage with the great collaborators that we have from Google, from Mastercard, from First Data, and Sprint. I want to stress and leave you with three key messages that are really important. First is the strategic importance to Citi, and in fact the entire banking industry, of digital money and mobile payments. Citi has a long and successful history of innovation and partnership with great firms around the world. Today's Google Wallet announcement supports Citi's position as a global leader in payments and brings to life our CEO, Vikram Pandit's vision for Citi to be the world's digital bank. Most important of all, our collaboration and role in the Google Wallet is another illustration of how Citi is working to enhance our customers' experience through innovation, through security, value, and convenience, all supporting our deep commitment as a bank to responsible finance. You know, in just the last year, Citi has launched a number of innovative consumer banking solutions around the world, including an integrated cards and bank application for Android and other smartphone devices, Citi Text Banking, and Citi Social Media Customer Service via our official Twitter handle at AskCiti. In addition, a first-of-its-kind U.S. flagship Citibank branch was opened just this last December in New York City's Union Square area, just a few blocks away from here. You know, it features the most unbelievable interface for consumers that you'll find in the world. Smart banking technologies such as interactive service and media walls, enhanced image ATMs, free online and wireless access for customer, and so much more. If you want to see the future of branch banking, come visit the Citibank branch in Union Square. I think you'll enjoy it. The second very important point that I want to make is about the increasing convergence of banking, technology, and information in creating customer value and new business models globally. With today's announcement, Google Wallet provides Citi customers with an important new dynamic channel for our evolving mobile banking offerings. And we're committed to leveraging this state-of-the-art technology to deliver powerful tools and a tangibly better and rewarding customer experience for Citi's consumers. Google Wallet represents true innovation and a technical collaboration between Citi and the partners that have come here today. Folks, our engineers have worked tirelessly, and I mean tirelessly, round the clock and seamlessly with Google engineers to connect Citi's core industrial strength banking capabilities and engines to Google Wallet so our customers will have a greater convenience and control with respect to managing their day-to-day payments. We wouldn't be here today without their steadfast dedication to excellence demonstrated by the development teams. I think Citi's remarkable engineering work enables the commercialization of an intuitive customer payment solution that allows our consumers to make payments as easily as our customers make phone calls or send text messages on their smartphones. And that's real innovation. Today, we're announcing Citi's collaboration with Google Wallet for one simple but very vital purpose: to help improve and simplify the everyday lives of consumers by bringing them real value, enhancing their shopping experience, and helping them better manage their money. Our customers are busy. They're often using their smartphones for everything from finding a great place to eat to searching out the next great kids' toy. Well, starting today, they can use that same device to pay for it, and I think that's progress. My final point is on the significance of today's announcement. It's widely accepted, and in fact, I think my partners have spent some time talking about it, that we're really just at the starting point of mobile payments capabilities. And in time, there will be numerous systems made available to the billions of cell phone users around the globe. But there can be no doubt that today's announcement will be looked at as the inflection point of how mobile payments have evolved from a concept to mass consumer adoption. Today it starts. We're already engaging with Citi consumer, corporate, and government clients around the world in both developing and the emerging markets about mobile payments and helping them to use this great new technology. We see this as a starting point for all the new ways that we will grow and evolve together. And I want to thank all of you for coming here today. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to my partner, Ed McLaughlin from Mastercard. Thanks.
Thank you. And to pick up a theme from Paul, it seems that whenever anything truly innovative comes to the market, there's always lots of speculation around things like disintermediation. But that's really not what we're talking about here today at all. It's about intermediation. It's about bringing together industry leaders to leverage their mutual strengths to create absolutely compelling capabilities for cardholders and customers. And we see Mastercard at the heart of commerce, with our network bringing together hundreds of millions of consumers and tens of millions of merchants worldwide. And at the heart of Mastercard is our network, where we're bringing to this partnership the fastest, most intelligent payments network on the planet. If you've used Mastercard, you know we're processing billions of transactions, literally in the blink of an eye. And every Mastercard user understands the reliability that we present. But more than just the speed and reliability, we think it's the intelligence of the network that truly sets us apart. If you look at things like our Mastercard In Control technology, which provides real-time communication globally between the cardholder and the payments network itself, so it can enable things like alerts, coupon redemption, true personalization of that account for the individual consumer. So we see the wallet as an incredible example of combining the intelligence that you can have on a smartphone with the speed and reliability intelligence that's in the Mastercard network. We're also leading the way in the design, the standards, and the certification of PayPass and the equipment that brings the mobile ecosystem to life. And as I said earlier, PayPass brings the power and intelligence of the network to consumers at thousands of merchants today, all ready to go for the Google Wallet. And what we've absolutely seen since those first PayPass trials in 2002 that I talked about is once consumers experience the speed and convenience of tapping, they never go back. It is a fundamentally better experience and one that we're looking to enable. So today, as we said, there's over 100,000 merchants ready to go for the Google Wallet. And I'd like to bring Ed Labrie up from First Data to talk about what we're doing together to help expand that merchant footprint. So Ed, thank you.
Thanks, Ed. Good job. Wow, what an incredible day in the history and also the future of payments. I am Ed Labrie. I'm the president of First Data North America, and I have been in the industry and at First Data for 27 years. Just really on behalf of all 25,000 employees of First Data worldwide, I'm really excited of what we have going today. I don't think anybody that follows payments ever thought that this day would not happen. It was never a question of if. It was when and who was going to bring it. I know I speak for all the companies, all the product teams that are listed right behind me, and saying we're really proud to be here all together. Payments is a herd mentality. I think that when Diner's card was the slide earlier, it made me think 1950. Just about everybody in this room was not born, but I think there's some things that are very relevant to the payments industry that we can all think about. Think about 1989. You could not use your credit card in a supermarket in the United States. Now over 1/2 the payments in supermarkets are electronic. In 1993, you could not use electronic payments that pay at the pump. Those of us that buy gas, you will not stop and buy gas if they don't have pay at the pump. And in 1999, the thought of putting electronic payments in quick service restaurants was a little bit ridiculous. And now every quick service restaurant chain has electronic payments. All right, I'll introduce you to First Data's ecosystem. So very simply, First Data has about 4 million merchant locations in the United States where we process electronic payments. And also, we have relationships with 7,000 financial institutions to provide their card processing and our network services. Now, nobody's ever heard of First Data unless you're in the payments industry, but we process 40 billion transactions a year. So whether it's your airline tickets, your hotels, your rental cars, your restaurants, your coffee you buy, more than likely on a day-to-day basis, you're using First Data. And we think our strengths are this. We bring definitely the commitment to innovation to the payments industry, as illustrated by our TSM technology today. We bring relationships. We've been in the business over 40 years and have relationships with the most name brand recognized retailers and financial institutions such as Citi and the industry today. We bring product. So you think about 80% of the stand-beside point-of-sale systems in the United States are provided by First Data, and now will be NFC enabled. We do processing, so all the numbers I mentioned a minute ago would represent over 50% of all the financial transactions in the United States are processed by First Data. And also, we have over 1 billion prepaid cards on file with the largest name brand retailers in the United States today. So I'll try to simplify this a little bit. I agree with Stephanie. We have a vision that everything, if we dumped out everybody's purse, emptied out everybody's wallet, everything would migrate into the Google Wallet one day. But it's simply this. We house 700 million card numbers on First Data systems. Today, they are on pieces of plastic, mostly in your wallets and purses. It is simply this. We take those 700 million card numbers and provision them over to the TSM, which will enable the phone to be used at our 4 million merchant locations and beyond. So it hit me a little while ago when we were talking about this as a pilot and what we're doing. There's a lot of companies out there in the marketplace that have talked about the vision or the collaboration, or we'll be doing this, one day, or these are our thought processes and our commitment to mobile commerce. I got to thank all the companies for coming together, especially the product and engineer groups. It's going to make us very, very proud today. But this is not something that is vapor. That phone Osama just provisioned, when we go to the cafeteria, it can buy Coke. It can be used across the street at the 2 merchants that are there. Over the last 3 weeks, First Data Salesforce has enabled 1,000 merchants in the city where this phone and these phones, can be used. So thank you very much, and we look forward to this program growing, and it is my pleasure to introduce, I'll get it, hang on a second, Fareed Habib, the Chief Technology Officer at Sprint. Thank you.
Thank you. I give him a lot of credit. It is a hard name to say, so we'll hopefully have Google develop an app for that. So thank you for having us. We're really delighted to be here from Sprint, and being one of the founding carrier partners in this open alliance that you see here today. We have a long history at Sprint of working together with our partners at Google, and we're really happy about the partnership. In fact, to give you some of the history, we were one of the founding charter members of the Open Handset Alliance for Android, as well as we launched the first 4G Android device in America. And more recently, we just recently launched this device that you're seeing in all the demos, the Nexus S 4G. It's a pure Android experience. And we also recently integrated Google Voice for our customers so that our customers can use their Sprint numbers as their Google Voice number. So for us, the open philosophy is a way of living. It's really not a choice. In fact, a lot of open, really to stress what Stephanie and Osama have been saying, is really about democracy. It's something that we all as Americans very much understand. And what it really does is it allows for choice. We really, as Sprint, believe that a carrier should not dictate your experience on your phone. That choice, that experience, should be provided to you from the names and the brands you trust, like Citi and Mastercard and First Data. And so for us, we believe that a carrier should really help enable that and not dictate it. So One of the things that we are really excited about the Google Wallet is being able to be one of the first carriers to provide this source of choice for our 51 million customers. And part of the way we're going to do that is we're going to continually integrate this technology that you saw today and work with our OEM partners like Samsung, HTC, as well as Motorola's of the world and others to try to make sure that we become a good bridge on making sure this technology works on those devices. Now, it'll take some time for it to proliferate through our entire portfolio, but on day one, we have the Nexus S 4G, which is one of our top-selling phones today at Sprint. People are just absolutely happy with this product, and part of it is that it allows them to have this type of open experience. In fact, Android is our fastest-selling platform in our product portfolio. Over 75% of the sales that we have today come from the Android market space. And we're very heavily vested in this space because, again, it aligns very well with our strategic initiatives and I believe with most of the strategic initiatives of most of the companies and merchants out there. So, again, I just want to keep this short and close by saying we're very excited about this opportunity and we really want to thank the Google team. They've just been so delightful to work with. If any other company really wants a testimonial on that, please come talk to us because the amount of collaboration and easy to work with attitude that all these companies have had has just been phenomenal. And that's really part of it as well. You have to be able to work together in an ecosystem and be able to collaborate for it to be successful. And we look forward to be standing here in a year from now and really looking at the successes of this endeavor. So thank you very much.
Well, wow, lots of exciting news. I want to thank our partners, and I want to thank all the merchants in the room. A lot has happened over the last year, and special thanks to all the engineers, product managers, sales folks, marketing folks, sales integration team. I mean, this has been an incredible run, and we're just getting started. And in addition to all the partners that we've talked about today, we are here with some of the best retail brands in the country. And we've pulled together a short video to show you who's working with Google Wallet and give you their perspective.
What the consumer is looking for today is fun shopping experience, but she also wants it simple and easy. And I think we accomplish both with Google Wallet.
In the US alone, we have over 30 million customers that come through our restaurants each week. The ability to use a technology like Google Wallet to help improve the customer experience for those 30 million people that come into our restaurants is critically important.
We're a fun store to shop in. We want to have fun. We want our customers to enjoy the environment. That's what I think Google Wallet can bring to American Eagle as well.
I think it is game-changing from an experience point of view. If you think about a customer walking into a store, they now have information at their fingertips, value at their fingertips, things that didn't exist before.
To me, Google Wallet organizes someone's personal data in a way that's much more secure, and it actually gives them the ability to take less things with them when they leave the house.
Google Wallet will improve the shopping experience. It'll make the transaction faster and easier. It'll do it in one touch on the tap of her phone.
It's amazing. It's amazing for the customer. It's going to change how people shop, how they want to pay, how they think about going to the stores. And it's going to happen fast.
No one says, oh good, I get to go check out now. Anything we can do to make that process faster and simpler and easier for the customer is going to help them and help us in the long run.
Value is no longer lowest price. It's what people value individually. And this obviously allows us to talk to a consumer in a one-to-one relationship on the things that they value most.
They could be walking down the street thinking about lunch, type lunch into their smartphone, and instantly receive an offer from Subway. Once they're in the restaurant, they go through the ordering process as they typically would, but at checkout, they basically are able to tap to pay, moves them through more quickly, and gives them a better customer experience overall.
So Google Wallet really allows us to create that one-to-one relationship in a meaningful way with the consumer on things that matter most to her.
The idea behind Google Wallet is that if now we've offered her a much easier way to transact with us, it will keep her in the store longer and hopefully have her shopping more.
We do see incremental sales coming from our participation with Google Wallet.
We think it's going to be a home run with customers and very important to the Subway business moving forward.
Yes, we're going to launch something that's going to be great. It's going to be cool. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be very usable. It's going to be customer friendly. But what's the next step? You know, what's around the corner? And that's what excites me the most.
I am thrilled that all our friends at Macy's, American Eagle, Container Store, Walgreens, and Subway are excited about Google Wallet, and many other merchants that have signed on. We want to invite merchants everywhere to come on board. So let's recap where we are. Google Wallet and Google Offers will help create a great shopping experience for consumers, blending online and offline, and bringing great convenience and savings. They will help merchants build stronger relationships. And Google Wallet is built on an open platform so any partner can participate. And as the ecosystem comes together, we hope to take advantage of all the great technology that's available to us to transform shopping. So today we're field testing Google Wallet, and we expect to release this summer. And as Fred mentioned in the video, we are really excited about what's around the corner. And with that, I want to thank everyone for coming today.